with major film events. We are back at the TCL Chinese Theatre. It is awards night here at HollyShorts as the 21st year of the festival comes to a close. The energy is palpable. We are super excited to talk to the nominees, presenters, and special guest speakers. And let's get into it. What was that like taking on the title character of Susanna, Bonnie?
It was amazing. The whole experience was amazing. We shot all but one day in Mexico City, and my two writer-directors who can't be here because they're finishing a film were fantastic. Fantastic. The cast and crew, we were so well taken care of, and we're so proud of the way the film came out.
Anything you want to tell us about the character? Give us a little quick overview.
A little overview. Susanna is a Midwest woman who is on her own now, and she and her daughter plan a trip to Mexico City, and at the last minute, after I'm on my plane going there, the daughter cancels, and she finds herself for the first time in a foreign country on her own, and she sort of finds herself through a series of experiences there, able to stand on her own 2 feet.
Very cool, and hopefully a lot of margaritas in the process too. Fingers crossed. Well, we'll let you go. I know you have other interviews to get to, but congratulations on the film and nomination. Also, want to get your social media before we let you leave. Your social media.
Oh, okay. Bonnie Hellman, hashtag Bonnie Hellman actress.
Tell us about HollyShorts, Sharon.
HollyShorts is 21 years old now. It's not only legal, but it's probably one of the most, I think, celebrated short film festivals in our area. Not only because it's Oscar qualifying, but those of us who have been in attendance since the beginning, like I haven't come every year, but I've been here since the beginning, have seen what Theo Dumont and Daniel Sol have created. And it's not just because it's in the heart of Hollywood, literally, but because Hollywood has taken this shorts festival into its heart. And there's so much quality on the screen, and there's so much quality in terms of panels, education, mentoring opportunities, sponsorships. It's now international. This festival has grown up, and the filmmakers that have been part of it early on have also grown up. They've gone on to win Oscars, like my friend Andrew Carlberg, who won an Oscar for Skin. One of my favorite directors is Jennifer Morrison. We worked together on a series that I've been part of called Joe Pickett, and she had her first directing project screen here. It's very heartwarming to see the evolution and be part of it.
Yeah, that's a great word. I was going to say expansion, but the expansion and evolution from it's like your baby watching your baby grow up, right?
And I started coming because I was in films that were programmed here, and then I sat on panels, and I represented women in film for a while when I was part of that leadership team. And I'll be presenting an award tonight, and I have sat in the audience for the past week, really enjoying how evolved the storytelling is. And by that, I don't just mean technically. Of course, there are films that do use that. But it's also just the scrappiness that is as effective on 16 millimeter with a all-female producing, directing, writing team telling their story and their childhood years growing up in Georgia, as it is some of the highest level of animation and genre. There's something for everybody.
I love that. Yeah, there are many ways to tell a story, for sure. Well, before we let you go, let's get your social media so we can follow up with your projects.
I'm Sharon E. Lawrence. E stands for Elizabeth.
Okay.
And I am on Joe Pickett now on Paramount Plus. I'm doing Jonathan Bennett's Christmas reality show called Finding Mr. Christmas. I just shot a short that we would love to play here, of course, called Ta-Da. Another short's coming up. I'm doing another film at the Grand Ole Opry in a couple of weeks, and I'll be off Broadway in a play called Pen Pals in November.
Wow, you are a busy bee, my dear. Well, hopefully we see one of your films here at HollyShorts in the future. It's a pleasure speaking with you. Congrats on the film and nomination. Yes, gentlemen, tell us what you want the audience to know about Brick by Brick. Start with.
Yeah, it's just this joy-filled, wholesome film about college athletics, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what was your role in the project?
We're co-directors.
Co-directors. How was that like collaborating, Chris?
Yeah, it was awesome. You know, we work really well together. We've done other projects together, but this was the first full-on film that we directed together, and it was great, really great.
And excited to be premiering here at HollyShorts, yes?
Yes, we had an awesome screening last week. The theater's amazing. Everyone's been really great here, and yeah, we can't wait for it tonight because it's been really great so far.
And do you have your acceptance speech ready to go? Yes?
Definitely. I've rehearsed it over and over. I promise I won't cry up there. That's, yeah.
Get a little index card, flashcard. Well, we'll let you go, but we do want to get your social media before we let you leave us.
Yeah, so it's Nate Riedel Film on Instagram.
And my company, Diego City Media, on Instagram.
Cool. All right, congratulations, gentlemen.
My film is called The Littles. It's a short horror film, and we were nominated for Best Horror Short.
Oh, and who are the Littles?
Okay, so I guess you got to watch the film, but...
A little teaser.
Yeah, a little teaser. Let's just say a little girl finds something living beneath her floorboards.
Oh, that's just like my childhood. No, I'm kidding. Very cool. Well, and do you have your acceptance speech ready to go for tonight?
I have a little something written, just in case. Just in case, absolutely.
All right, well, on that note, we'll let you go, but we do want to get your social media for you and the film, if you'd like to hand that out.
Yeah, it's called, it's at The Littles Film on Instagram.
Yes, it makes it simple. All right, well, congratulations.
Yeah, The Singers, it's based off of an 1850 short story written by Ivan Turgenev. It takes place in a bar in the middle of nowhere, a bunch of sad, lonely old guys hanging out, and in a place that probably nothing good has happened there in a long time, and a singing contest breaks out to figure out who the best singer in the bar is, and a place that hasn't felt softness in a while feels it for the first time.
Oh my God, yeah. That sounds like something that would have happened in the 1850s, I would imagine.
So the story was from the 1850s, but it's totally modern, and it's very, very loosely based off of basically what happens in the original is there's a singing contest in a bar, and that's about all that it has in common with that. But we found a bunch of great singers, and we were street casting for over a year and put all these guys in a bar for 4 days without a script and hardly an outline, and it was everyone's first time acting, and the whole thing was super improvisational, and the director Sam has a big doc background, and so we kind of shot the whole thing like a doc. We had an idea of where we'd start and where we'd end, and figured it out while we went.
Cool. Let's get your social media so we can follow up with you in the film and the singers.
Yeah, it's The Singers Film on Instagram.
Plastic surgery.
The plastic surgery. Okay, tell us about the film, ladies, and your role.
So Plastic Surgery is an environmental thriller. It's about the impact of microplastics, not only on the environment, but on human health as well. A lot of people don't know that now we have microplastics within us, about 50,000 microparticles of plastic. So that's about 0.5% of the weight of your brain of plastic is now inside you. And we've done it in a thriller type way to really shock and get the message out there.
That is very scary. So I can already get the thriller element to it. I can only imagine even the air we're breathing. And what was your involvement in the project, Sophie?
So I'm a producer. Caroline is also a producer. Our director couldn't be here today. He's had to fly home because he's very busy. But he's left us to represent the film. So he is, yeah.
Well, glad to have you guys here representing. Well, congrats on the film and nomination, ladies. If you don't mind, we'll get your social media before we let you go.
Sure. It's Caroline's Mosaic, CAROLINE MOSIAC.
Well done, and you, Sophie.
I'm Sophie, so it's SOPHIELST on Instagram.
And the film, is there one for the film as well?
Yeah, so it's Plastic Surgery _film.
Tell us about Little Bird.
Yeah, so Little Bird is inspired by my docuseries Taking Root. Tells the stories about how Southeast Asian refugees resettled in Philadelphia after the war in Vietnam. So I made it into a narrative short. It's 1980s Los Angeles. Follows a Vietnamese woman who recently resettled, but she works for a landlord. And she has to serve an eviction notice to 23 Vietnamese refugees. And then she meets a young Vietnamese girl that reminds her of home and herself. So
it sounds interesting, and I really like the 1980s Los Angeles backdrop. What made you decide on that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're local, we're here, so I also researched like what happened to refugees in Hollywood. It's a bit of a different experience than OC experience. So I kind of combined people's conditions, like really poor conditions of being resettled after the war from Philly and other places in the U.S. and Hollywood, and just decided to make it in LA.
Okay, very cool. Yes, well, that's great. And you filmed it here in Los Angeles. We appreciate that. Well, we'll let you go, but we do want to get your social media before you walk away.
Sure. So social media is my first and last name. It's OANHNHI.NGUYEN at Instagram.
Very cool. Well, congratulations again. Thanks, Wani. Appreciate it. Well, tell us about Mercenaire.
Mercenaire is about an ex-convict who gets a job in a slaughterhouse, and he realizes that it's not for him. It's basically about the stereotype that if someone went to prison, they're not necessarily like violent or evil, and the film is kind of about deconstructing that stereotype. Yeah, it's his first at his new job in a slaughterhouse, and it's about his struggle to re-enter society.
Right, and the rehabilitation. Excellent. Well, congrats on the film and nomination. We would like to get your social media before we let you go.
It's at Pepe Chevigny. So yeah.
Okay. And does your film have an Instagram page?
Yes, the film is mercenaire.shortfilm.
All right, very cool. Well,
Chasers is in the TV category. It's a 30-minute single-shot take that snakes its way through an LA house party, juxtaposing red flags and dating with the everyday hustle of pursuing a creative dream, thus painting LA as a bad boyfriend.
The bad boyfriend. I love it. We're all living through a single shot of in Los Angeles. Well, tell us about each of your involvement in the film.
So I play the bad boyfriend.
I could see it.
Yeah. And then Erin directed the bad boyfriend, and you produced the bad boyfriend.
I did. It requires a lot of work.
And I take it this was inspired by somewhat of a true story, yes?
It's inspired by a lot of true stories. I co-wrote the piece with Sierra Crony, who was the other lead that played opposite Louis here.
She's fabulous.
She's amazing. And it's inspired by really the story of all of our friends living in LA, not just their romantic lives, but also just that question that we ask ourselves, are we paying our dues, or are we chasing our abuse by going after this thing?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I love the idea of the single take. How did that come about?
How did it come about, Elle?
Well, it was something you wanted to do, but what it does is it keeps the audience on the hook throughout. So
it was just
go for it,
do it. Yeah, we just knew it was the right way to do it. It's a very vignette-based piece, and we thought by keeping them all connected, it would keep the viewer very invested. It would also give a sense of suspense that we wanted tonally.
And you have to keep up with everything that is going on to the very end. And a great way to do that is to keep them no break at all. So you always, as we're going from conversation to conversation and room to room, you have to pay very close attention to get to the end for the end.
You right in it. Like you're thrown straight into the party with Sierra. Like it.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I love that, you guys. I hope you have your acceptance speeches ready. But before we let you go, we want to get your social media so we can follow up with you guys.
L Shaw 7.
Louis Chapman.
Erin Brown Thomas _filmmaker.
Well done. All right. Well, congratulations, you guys. Excellent. Well, tell us about the song and the music video, gentlemen.
Oh my God. So it's a music video for an artist called Adonis. It's our 5th collaboration, actually, like me as a director and him as an artist. And it's like a little sci-fi stylized type of stuff, but it is like a metaphor for his upbringing and like stories from his childhood. And we try to like get deep on like a platform of like a pop music video.
Tell us about producing the music video.
Like it is always like not so easy work with Jiří because he's like really looking always for perfection, and I'm there to bring it, so it's not easy. But we did one music video before together, so I already know what to expect. So this time was really smoothly, and I'm glad we made it.
Well, Mr. Theo Dumont, it's been a journey. It's been a long 10 days. What can you say about HollyShorts that you haven't said already?
Well, it's a marathon. I mean, even yesterday, it was, you would think the last day of the festival is going to slow down a little bit. Nope. It was action-packed here, wall to wall. We had Easter seals with an amazing panel, screenings all day, and, we drew between 12 and 14,000 people this week, just at the festival. 12 to 14,000 people. And so it's a record for us, and we're excited. And it's all about the filmmakers, though. It's not us. You know, it's about them. It's about the films. And then we're excited tonight to recognize the nominees, but also all the films really are winners, right? People just say that, but with 7,000 and you pick 427, it's really hard to get in. So if you make the cut, you're doing something right.
So for those who were not able to join us in person here at the festival, where can they find these projects? Where can they find the films?
Yeah, we have a streaming platform called BitPix TV, so it's on all the app stores and online, so you can log in and see most of the films that you may have missed. They stay on there for about a week and a half, and so you got to hurry, catch them, get a pass, and you can just sit in your living room and enjoy them, or your mobile device. I encourage the living room with a big sound.
Yeah, exactly. And a bottle of wine to go with it, right? Yes. You know, so last year, I believe, right, 2024 is when you added sports as a category. So tell us about the genesis of that. How did that come to be?
Yeah, that's amazing. One of our colleagues is really close with Meta World Peace, and we recruited him to be the curator, spokesperson, and force behind it, and we kept it going. And so this year we had our sports panel here, we had a program of sports, so you're going to see us continue that, and it will continue to evolve. And, you know, we just want to do really interesting things on the content side. You're seeing a crossover between athletes, former athletes that are getting into film, and so you'll see us getting even more aggressive, speaking with some big players now, so next edition you'll see that category elevating even more. And then this year we also elevated the music category. So we've always had music videos, we had that again, but this time we had music-themed content. And so it's more than just videos, and that's been fun.
Every year it seems to be expanding. Also more panels this year, yes?
Yeah, it's the Institute, right? It's the Alto Global. We partner with our company, Alto Global, and it's basically, we don't want the filmmakers just to show their films and leave. We want to create a safe place where they can learn things, see industry professionals, and network. And, you know, we had panels tackling everything from legal, distribution, film financing, and alternative financing, everything about money and how to take your short, how to, you know, after this, many of them have to campaign for the Oscars. So we had some amazing people, that's all they do for a living. They're Oscar publicists, and they're giving you free advice on how to do that.
That is super cool. That's right. That's one of the special things about this festival. We got Dubai coming up. Anything else you want to pitch or close out?
Absolutely. Yeah, we got HollyShorts London, November 13th through 16th. Breaking news, we're going to be on the West End this year, and it's going to be the second edition, is real, and then we're focused on putting Dubai together, which will be the first edition of that. And then we also do our monthly screenings in LA. So LA is our home, it's our hub, we love it here. So it's not just the Super Bowl of the August Festival, but almost every month we're doing some kind of activation, some kind of screening in Los Angeles, and our partners Look Cinemas for those, so look out for that information.
I like that, the Super Bowl of the festival. And social media, I'm sure they've already got it, but hey, you know, in case anyone wants to make a note.
Absolutely, it's I am Theo Dumont on Instagram, and at HollyShorts everywhere, TikTok, Instagram, we're all over.
Very nice. Well, nice speaking with you, and have fun tonight. We'll see you at the after party. It's been a journey, 21 years of HollyShorts. What do you want to say about the festival that you haven't yet?
Well, I think this year we're excited that we're able to celebrate some new categories like the music category and bringing some great musicians to the fold. We're always trying to expand and do new things, and you know, every year it's just trying to find something like that to do. And this year was celebrating the musicians and musical films and music documentaries and music videos, and that was all really cool. So very excited to have some cool presenters this year for the awards tonight, and to honor some of these films. So it's
yes, quite a list of honorees this year, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. No, so now we're doing nominations. So in the years past, we would just announce the winners, you know, at the awards show, but now we're nominating the categories. So definitely gets the excitement of the filmmakers knowing they're up for certain awards, and they're coming in here knowing they may or may not win, but they know they have a chance at certain categories. So it's very exciting, and gets the buzz going for the awards.
Are you ready for London?
That's a good question. we'll get to that, I guess, maybe.
And Dubai. What about Dubai? That's even.
We have a lot to do, and I want to at least say, give me a few weeks of time off. Like I want to take like a month to just like breathe, but we're going to get back to it very soon. We have lots of films to go through for London, of course, in November 13 to 16. So we're playing that already. So we got to get that going, getting through films, and I've already watched some. And this week, even while we're doing this, I'm watching films over there. It's kind of a constant. But yeah, take a few days or a week off this week coming up, and this is over. You know, this coming week. then got to get back to it. We got to keep the planning going. We got a cool new venue we got locked in this week. So yes, so we're excited about the West End. It's very cool, and that's exciting, and more seats, so we can get a little bigger, a little more expansion, and then of course have some great panels and some Oscar winners there, and celebrations, a big opening night. So we're gonna have a really cool London edition. And yes, Dubai, we have to plan our what films will show and kind of our plans there. We have some things in mind, so got to get back on all this stuff very soon. But I'll hopefully take
That's quite an undertaking. Well, it's a very special community. I'm very happy for you guys. So congrats on another successful festival. Let's get your social media before we let you go.
Yes. So just all HollyShorts at HollyShorts for Instagram, and HollyShorts Film Festival on Facebook, and TikTok HollyShorts. All I had HollyShorts for all of our handles. So yes.
We'll have fun tonight, and hopefully I'll see you at the after party. Ooh, Voices from the Abyss sounds mysterious. Tell us about the film.
Yes, the film is about like a rather cliff divers in Acapulco. There are a group of people that have like a show where they climb a mountain from the sea and then jump like 30 meters, like a part of it's like a spectacle in Mexico, where we are trying to have like a different angle of the show. It's more like an introspective portrait of them as a collective, and we talk about more like the passions of the divers while they are diving and the risk, because a lot of them have a lot of injuries. And with this short film we want to bring like homage to the tradition, because it's like 89 years old. And I mean, we're nominated for Best Documentary Short, so we hope we can win, because it could be like more awareness to the show in Acapulco.
Congratulations on the film and nomination. Let me get your social media before we let you go.
Yes. Our Instagram page it's in Spanish, so sorry, but it's Las Voces del Despeñadero. That's the name of the Instagram account, and you can also search us on Google like Instagram Voices from the Abyss, and I'm pretty sure it will link us to our Instagram account.
All right, well, no problemo, and felicidades. En tu película. ¿Es correcto?
Yes.
Good title. I'm a sucker for a good title. Tell us about A Friend of Dorothy, Lee.
A Friend of Dorothy was inspired by an elderly friend of mine, actually. It's a fictional story, but inspired by a dear elderly friend who's no longer with us. But it's about intergenerational friendship. It's about companionship, finding a friend when you least expect it, and really feeling seen despite gender, age, race, sexuality. It's about someone really seeing you and always being open to make a connection with someone. You never know when you might change someone's day or their life, and that's what it's about.
I like that. So positive message.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Positive. Yeah.
And so is this your first night here at HollyShorts then?
No, I came I came in on Wednesday, so I've been here a few days, seen some incredible stuff.
Yeah, maybe first year, I guess is what I meant. First
year, yeah. My first year here. Yeah, it's my debut short as a writer-director. I'm an actor, so it's my debut as a writer-director. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Well, congratulations on that debut as a writer-director. Well, I hope you have your acceptance speech ready to go. So.
You're very kind. You're very kind. Thank you.
Well, we'll let you go, but let's get your social media before you walk away and scanter off.
My Instagram's The Lee Knight. The Lee Knight. A Friend of Dorothy, and the Instagram is AFOD_film.
Tell us about Hassan Hates Portland, Mischa.
Yeah, Hassan Hates Portland is it's a web series. It's basically about being black in the whitest and weirdest city in America. That's my hometown. Billboards or anything, you know.
That would be if you as you enter Portland, if they said the whitest city in America.
Turn around.
Well, what was that like for you, Mischa? What were the challenges, struggles, and maybe the triumphs that came from that? From living there and making the film.
It's an interesting place. Like, I love Forest, my hometown. A lot of my best friends and family live there, but it's a challenging place. It's a very homogenous. At the same time, you combine kind of cultural homogeny with call it uber progressive kind of politics, and you get some very funny combinations. And that's a lot of what the show is about. Is kind of observing sort of the absurdity that happens when you make that combination.
A lot to work with. I could agree with you on that.
It writes itself. Yeah.
100%. Anything else you want us to know about the film or your journey with HollyShorts?
It's been great here at HollyShorts. It's been awesome seeing it in theaters with people. It's a web series, so we put it online. You can watch the whole show on YouTube, on Instagram, and TikTok at Hassan Hates Portland. Check us out.
Yeah, what was the social media?
What was that?
Your social media for the project and for yourself?
Hassan Hates Portland is for the show, and Mischa Webley on Instagram.
Excellent. Well, congrats on the series. Tell us again about Money Talks. What was your journey like these last 10 days with HollyShorts, gentlemen?
Hell yeah, our film played on what I'm pretty sure was an IMAX screen, so that was freaking awesome. Biggest screen, sexiest screen that we've played our film on yet, so that made me really happy. It was also great to see all the other short films in the festival. It's really, I'm always at home trying to research short films, looking up short films, and they don't really exist online. You know, they really exist in the festival space. So I had a lot of fun getting to see other creators and what they were doing, and we're so happy and honored to be here tonight and have our film nominated for an award. We're first-time filmmakers, first time putting anything we've made in the festival, so this is a dream come true.
And the collaboration was great. You guys are you're here intact, so want to elaborate on that for us?
Oh, I mean, it's been a pretty long trip, if I'm being honest, but we're really excited that we got nominated, got to extend the trip. Us two are from New York, so a bunch of our team traveled out. Like you mentioned, it's a great collaboration. Our whole entire film is made up of friends that are filmmakers and castmates that are friends and all of that, so it's been really cool, and we're super honored to be nominated here today and looking for a win.
Absolutely. Is the acceptance speech ready to go?
Honestly, not at all. I'm just deferring to this guy. I'm assuming he's gonna take it.
Is there going to be a rap? Are you going to rap? You got to rap the acceptance speech.
I'm going to freestyle my acceptance speech, and when we get the award, we're going to take it to Jumbo's Clown Room.
That's going to be amazing. I might have to join you for that. That sounds like a good time.
Everyone's invited. Everyone's invited.
Listen, clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Hand out singles to everyone.
All right, let's get your social media before we let you guys go. One more time for you and the festival, or not? Well, for you and your film, social media.
Yes. At Mooch, at Infinity is my production company, and at Money Talks the film.
And at Jumbo's Clown Room. No.
Notice it gets lower and lower.
Yeah.
Right. At Brian with a Y and the letter S after. At Brian's. All right. Check us out though.
At Brian's.
Yeah. David, it's spelled like David. A. Mazouz. M-A-Z-O-U-Z. Don't mess it up.
Best Instagram ever. He posts. He's a rapper.
And Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, that's right. We'll have fun tonight. Congratulations, gentlemen, on the film and nomination.
Shout out major film events.
We also want to shout out Scott Aharoni, our other producer who couldn't be here today, and Dave, who's at home editing with his feet right now.
We miss you, Dave. We'll party on your behalf.
I'm rubbing Brian's head for good luck. It's what I do on set.
Thanks, guys. What's your involvement with HollyShorts? How you got here this year?
Just friends, family. We all I'm a writer. I'm an artist. Signed to Capitol Records. They reached out to me, and I'm just honored to be supporting them. 21st year, right?
Yeah, it's incredible. It started with 23 films. Now there's films from 100 different countries, and it seems like it's such a special community. So as a fellow artist, I'm sure you're happy to support.
I love every genre. Being creative is not easy, but it's a labor of love, and I'm proud to be presenting.
What are you presenting tonight?
I don't know yet. We're gonna find out.
They'll just hand you the envelope, I guess, when you get up to the stage.
Yeah. This should be fun.
All right, cool. Well, let's get your social media before we let you guys go.
Yeah, my Instagram is at RAS_KASS, Ras Kass.
And we didn't get you, Dags. Let's get your social media.
Dags Malone, D-A-G-Z Malone. We have a brand, Dagsotica Collection. Tap in. This is our brand right here with the bunny. Yes.
Okay. Oh, you represent. All right. Yeah, it's your own design. Very cool. I love it.
Thank you.
It's a swag buddy. We got Thurston already. What's up, Thurston?
What's good? I know I ran my mouth.
Oh, wow. So
we know what's up. Well, have fun tonight, gentlemen. We'll see you at the Tell us about your involvement here at HollyShorts, Bradley.
I have the great honor of being a judge here at HollyShorts. Wasn't quite sure what to expect, but it turned out to be the easiest job I think I've ever been given because the standard was so high. I envisaged myself having to watch in stages. I was going to, watch them over a few days. Didn't need to. It was a Netflix binge the whole way through. And I shot through the whole lot. It was fantastic.
I'm I'm glad to hear that. I thought you were going to say the standard was so low, I didn't really have that much to do, so that was a nice surprise.
That would have been embarrassing, I think, for the event, but I can genuinely say that the standard was very much up there.
Will we see any of your films at HollyShorts in the future, do you think?
I haven't done a film of the length required to enter into HollyShorts for a while. I've got 2 coming out which are far too long, knocking on the door of maybe hour and a half, an hour and 45. Yeah.
Feature length. Are you playing Billy Idol? No.
Not yet. Not yet. We can make this happen.
All right, well, tell us about your upcoming projects before Billy gets involved.
Well, I'm very looking forward to... I actually go to Boston in next week, 2 weeks, for the US, for a festival where we are showing The Fallow Few. What a struggle that was for me to get out. The Fallow Few, it is a World War I movie. I don't have this hair in that movie. Then there's a movie coming out, I believe it might sneak into the end of the year, or probably be next year, let's be honest, called Kristallnacht. Yes, that's with Clive Owen and a bunch of other faces you probably...
He sounds familiar, I think, Clive, something like that.
He's done 1 or 2 things. I'm not sure if he's ever been to HollyShorts, but there's always time.
We'll see him at the next one, I'm sure. All right, well, we have to wrap up. Let's get your social media before we let you go.
You want my social media? I believe... I wish I knew how to handle my social media. I believe my social media is at Bradley James. It's quite straightforward.
Is there like a bot that's running the thing? Or
anyone who knows me well enough knows that my technological abilities are... They're just not a thing. So I'm not always the person who is on top of my social media. But it does exist.
All right, well, we'll find you at some point, Bradley. So have fun tonight.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure meeting you. How exciting was it to be a jury member here at HollyShorts?
I first was just very honored to have been asked. So I'm known mainly for videos I make online for like my film crew member things. And so I'm kind of known amongst the film industry, but haven't done that many events like this. So it was an honor just to be here and be asked. And then to think that I had a good enough opinion to help pick best cinematography. They sent me some short films, loved watching them. And I'm excited to see who actually wins tonight.
Okay. Well, so what if you were specifically involved with best cinematography? What's important to you in that category?
For cinematography, I look for how I look at the framing, the mise en scène. If you want to get film technical with that, how it makes me feel. Are they just filming on a really beautiful location, or do they actually know how to shoot it? That kind of thing. And the film I ended up picking for my number one, a lot of it was shot indoors, but it really, I was just really blown away by it, just like the framing choices, and it was a very dark, moody film, and I felt it the whole time. Yeah, and the cinematography was a huge part of that.
Well, can't wait to see what wins. I'm glad you took the job seriously. Well, let's get your social media before we let you go.
It's at Amy Lajoie on everything, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the things, YouTube, yeah, I'm everywhere. Yeah.
Well, I hope you have fun tonight, and yes, continue to shimmer through the evening, Amy. Pleasure. Nice to meet you. Tell us about the film and the nominations.
Great. So apparently we've been nominated for 3 awards tonight.
Oh, fancy, a triple nominee.
Triple threat. I like that. I mean, it's a surprise. It's a shock. It's amazing. It's encouraging. But I think I'm most excited about the Social Impact Award. Just simply because of the journey of our film. It's taken, I've been involved in this thing since 2023, but it's the people that have come alongside us to make this film what it was, and making dreams come true beyond just filmmaking. So just on that topic alone, just the individuals that came on board, our sponsors, Joe Duran and his family and the Joe Duran Trust, I can say a lot, but let me just say that it's changing lives beyond film, because right now as we speak, lives are being transformed back home, and it's because of people like Joe, Jessica Rowland, and everybody that's come on board to make this film what it was.
Well, I think we are going to see you in the winner's circle later tonight. So but let's get your social media one more time before we let you go.
So my socials are Instagram Tongayi Chirisa. That's on TikTok, Facebook, and this handle for the show for the film. Thank you. It's rise.zimbabwe.
Well, tell us about Channel View, Sophie.
Yeah, so it's basically a 90s datacast channel listing, and it gets hacked. And so it's kind of like a comedy horror, very strange. I don't know if you're familiar with Max Headroom from the 80s. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so it's inspired by that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Is the horror genre your forte, your go-to?
Not always, but our writer really has a knack for strangeness. So, yeah.
We love a good strange film, don't we? All right, well, I guess we have to unfortunately wrap up, but before we let you go, let's get your social media.
So the film is just at Channel View. So, yeah. Oh, sure. I'll do the production company. It's Sprinkle Lab.
Sprinkle Lab, very nice. Well, congrats on the film and nomination, Sophie. Nice to meet you. Well, tell us about Trapped, David.
Yeah, so Trapped is a story about a janitor in a private school who runs into some students doing a senior prank, and from there has to kind of hold the weight of, how do I hold my own morals and engage with those, as well as try to do what I think is right and also support my family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was this inspired by anything in particular?
Yeah, so growing up, I work with my brother, so I write and direct with my brother. So our parents were teachers. We grew up in a school, running around the school after school was over. And so I think for us, looking at schools and specifically private schools and thinking about, where the foundation of privilege in this country comes from, and seeing it from both a student's perspective and from a faculty perspective is something that is kind of in our core DNA growing up.
Well, sounds very relatable. So, well, congratulations on the film and the nomination, yes. Before we let you go, though, let's get your social media so we can follow up with you in the project.
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook as Trapped Short Film.
Trapped Short Film. Excellent. Yep. Well, nice to meet you. Have fun tonight. Catherine Hardwig, tell us how HollyShorts 2025 has been going.
Yeah, very exciting. A little bit noisy right now, but yeah, it's exciting to be here. Yeah.
Yes, ready for a cocktail.
Yeah, exactly.
And you were a juror this year, is that right?
I'm on the jury this year, yeah, and I guess I'm going to give an award, so yeah.
And presenter. Well, what do you look for when you're judging a film?
Well, the films this year were actually quite amazing. The quality was just beautiful. They really draw you in. They had these great stories. They were very well made. Cinematography, acting. I was really impressed this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we see one of your films here at HollyShorts in the future.
It would be so fun, yeah.
Right? Excellent. Well, let's get your social media. Do you have social media? Yes?
Yeah, I've just got Instagram, Catherine Hardwig, yeah.
And what's coming up for you? Anything special?
So, yeah, I'm working away. I have a very cool project called Street Smart about creatives that are kind of almost homeless. It's kind of like a homeless breakfast club. Really fun. And that's something we just finished, so we're going to figure out how to get it out there. And then I've got other projects in the works, so yeah.
I like that, a homeless breakfast club. Very cool. Well, it's always nice to see you. Hopefully we'll get to hang out at the after party later.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
It's like being on the jury this year.
Oh, it was great. I mean, being able to watch these, the films that I was able to watch are just, they were just incredible artistic vision. Each one had clearly a very specific idea of what they were trying to accomplish and communicate. Beautiful films, fantastic cinematography, fantastic acting. Just really high quality films. And I guess, I don't know, you guys know better than I do, but there were 7,000 submissions this year, and so I mean, you can see I was watching the best of the best.
Yeah, only 400 I think accepted. So very high praise for the people that made it in. Well, we do have to let you go, but let's get your social media before we let you take off.
Adam_J_Graves on Instagram, and Anuja the film on Instagram as well.
All right, well, congrats congrats on the nomination. Tell us how the experience was premiering your film here.
It was wonderful, honestly. Kind of unexpected. We sent our film in and we got in, and then now we're here. Yeah, and then that was it. And so it's my first time, and that's really exciting. It's our director's first time as well, and it's a film about his family and his great grandfather, and so just in general, that's awesome that that it's here.
Well, and there were thousands of submissions, so you guys made it.
Yeah, that too. It's very exciting. Again, my first film festival experience, so it's kind of like this and now this. It's been really nice. Yeah, very exciting.
It's immersive for sure. Well, we will let you go, but let's get your social media before we wrap up.
Yeah, for sure. Instagram, Charlotte on the web, the with 2 E's, all lowercase. Yeah.
All right, well, congrats on the nomination tonight. Tell us the one thing you want us to know about brand new, Denzel.
Well, listen, brand new screened here at HollyShorts Festival last year, which was amazing. They've always been family to us. And today I'm excited to announce that this past Thursday, we just signed a 2-year distribution deal with AMC Plus and All Black. We've toured the film around. We did the whole film festival circuit. AMC came knocking on our door. They loved the project that we were presenting, and they made us the offer.
What's your social media before we let you go?
At Denzel Whitaker.
Easy peasy. So tell us about 11/11. I love the title alone.
Yeah, it's about a brown girl in high school who makes a wish at 11/11 to be her white surfer boy crush's type, and the wish kind of goes awry, and it turns her into this blonde, blue-eyed white girl, and she has to see if it's worth it to get him and get all this privilege she's getting, and losing her own identity.
Wow, so there's a genie element involved.
Exactly. Yeah, I keep seeing all the Freakier Friday posters outside. I'm like, it's similar, that wish fulfillment thing.
But I look forward to seeing 11/11, and I'm going to make a wish at 11/11 tonight. Yeah. That's the time, So
there you go. Yeah, make as many wishes as possible. That's what I hear.
Absolutely. Let's get your social media before we let you go.
It's my last name, so it's at Youssef. It's EUCEPH.
Well, very cool. Congrats on the film and nomination. Nice to meet you.
I'm presenting a couple of categories.
Oh, okay.
I am.
Do you know which?
Yeah, I'm presenting Best Sci-Fi, Best Animation, and a couple of others, but there have been so many incredible films, so, if only there could be more awards.
Yeah, right? What's your favorite genre that's here at the festival?
Definitely drama. Definitely. I love the drama.
Well, we do have to let you go, but let's get your social media before you take off.
Maya Modest, MAIAMODEST.
Pleasure. Have fun tonight. I'll see you at the after party. Sense of Emergency. Tell us about it.
It's about what a paramedic, a first responder, goes through every day, the kind of PTSD and trauma that's required in their job, and it is a true story about a true hero.
Wow, was that difficult having? Well, not difficult, but was it a challenge because it was based on a real person?
No, actually it was great because the true person and all their hobbies and all their things and all their isms gave me permission to fully show him on screen, and so it honestly made the writing process a lot easier.
Okay, cool. So the subject was also an inspiration.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, congrats on the film and nomination. Let's get your social media before we let you go.
Yeah, my social is at Madeline Down, MADELINEDOWN, and you can follow the film at Sense of Emergency.
Excellente. Yes, follow with a sense of emergency immediately. What's the name of the music video?
Lodge 1, LODZ, and then a big one.
Ooh, tell us about it.
It's kind of a very moving piece about your relationship to your past. It's about moving, about leaving your hometown, and the question what you were willing to leave behind. And it's a very personal piece. So.
Well, what excites you about the music video genre? Because I can imagine the challenges with having such a small amount of time and then having the music as part of the story. I love music videos, so I could imagine that must be something that's really exciting for the creative process.
I love music videos. This has actually been my first one. I work in TV shows, fiction, documentary, but it's something really personal that you can go and you can really experiment. It's a really visual format, and I love to do that, and I want to do more, so I'm happy to be here.
Well, congratulations on the nomination. Let's get your social media before we let you go.
Instagram, and then Manuel Inaka, my first name and my surname. So
easy. All right. Have fun tonight. Good luck. I hope you have your acceptance speech ready to go. Silver Tongues, Love the Snake. Tell us about the show.
It's a tropical thriller. It's a fully immersive show, and it's about these two people who lose their identity and then struggle to find who they are on this tropical island where there's a very mysterious man who has an influence on a lot of other people. Yeah.
It's a lot about finding the power of your own voice and using that power for good or evil, however you want to do it.
And it's fun. There's a lot of action in it. It's very suspenseful, and it's just playful at the end of the day.
Very playful, yeah. It's a very fun show.
Well, how was it collaborating together as a married pair?
Yeah.
We work together all the time. This isn't the first time that we've worked together, and we just love working together.
We honestly have been working with each other as collaborators before we were even a couple. So,
and so we have like a great shorthand.
Yeah.
And we're good at giving each other notes, even hard notes,
Yeah.
to try to work our way to the next level for a show.
Nice. That's very cool. Well, congrats on the film and nomination. Let's get your social media before we let you go.
You betcha. Yeah, so Acorn Arts and Entertainment is going to be the best place to find us. That's our production company, and you can find that on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook.
A truly special night here at HollyShorts 2025. Super excited and happy for all the filmmakers and for the founders of the festival in its 21st year. And yeah, excited to see what comes next, you guys. So don't forget, I'm Katie Jacques with Major Film Events. Don't forget to keep watching because you never know where we'll be next.